Well, Mr. Warcake,
Hello.
we are back with a ramble. Clearly, I must be back on the booze if I'm doing these regular rambles again. So, what have you been
Life
up
is
to
good.
lately? Yeah, life is
Uh,
good. If Comcast is back on the booze, life is temporarily good.
yes, it's not a pit of misery and despair until the booze hits.
No, now it's just. I suppose now it's not dragging me out of a pit of despair. It's just kind of elevating me above the parapets which life is now. We're kind of skirting the parapets as opposed to plumbing the depths as we have
Yes,
been in the past.
just make sure you don't get shot in the eye of by the arrow of sobriety.
No, but I used to be an adventurer, and until I took a arrow in the knee. Let's do Burford, even though we're probably going to
Burford.
get others. So
Yes,
let's perhaps just wait off on the rambles until we see if there's people who are going to execute us as soon as we land.
yes, those mofos. They don't understand that we're not here to fight,
No,
bastards.
nobody cares about playing the game. This is just something for the viewers to have moving in the background whilst they listen to our dulcet tones
And masturbate.
describing. Uh, well, if they want to masturbate, that's fine, but I'm thinking more just background dulcet tones to confirm that there are dismal people just like them. We're all the same.
Uh, they might actually not be coming here.
There are many on the hill above us, though,
Yeah,
unless
uh,
they're going across the top of us.
but I don't think there's. Oh, there's two might be coming here, but they're fucking slow about it. So
Well, I
best
don't
get
know.
a
There's
goddamn
loads.
gun.
Yeah, this it looks like that scene out of
Oh,
Flash Gordon and the monkeys coming out of the.
yeah. It's all the Hawkmen coming
Yeah,
down.
it is the Hawkman.
Dun 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 dun. Wow. Dun down dun down dun down.
Somebody's just landed.
Are you?
Yes, it's a load of bots. They're just walking in here and dying.
Oh, nice. Ah, you little bastard.
Yeah, they're all bots. There's loads of them, but they're all bots.
Wow, it's like one of zombie levels.
Let them burn. There's another one
Interesting.
around here. Three of them just walked into this room that I was in and just like walked in and just stood at the door. Didn't do
That was
nothing.
that was bizarre. That was. I've never seen that many dudes just all come here at once. Oh, I think I hear them.
I think.
Oh, there's the other one. Come here, yes. All right. 5 kills. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, we got them stacked there.
That's how we play this game.
Wait for the bots to line up at the doors. It's like playing Commandos all over again.
Yeah, just shoot one and then just wait for the mate to give it. My God, what's that over there? It's a dead body. I must investigate. Oh, what's this? There's a stack of dead bodies on the floor. I must investigate.
Splat, dead. Just encourage the next one to come and stand on the pile too. But anyway, now that we're safe for at least a little while, I believe you've done some D&D shizzle.
Not just me, my other half.
Oh, he was there as well, was
He? She?
he? I know. Yeah, she was there too. I did not realise that.
Yes, she was there as well.
We can't
Yes,
assume genders in today's world.
that is true.
But she, yeah, well, anyway, How did it go? Was it good? And I remember
It
you said it
was.
was beginners stuff, was it?
That's right, beginner stuff. Which was the guy that was doing it was very good, very patient. Um, so I didn't really need it myself as being a bit of a seasoned veteran on Dungeons and Dragons, but it's still nice that he took the time to explain everything properly. Didn't get frustrated because I certainly would with things like that. It was yes, it was very good. It was just over 2 hours long. We all got the first hour was making our characters and uh, kind of explaining with each other, like, who we were, where we come from. Then we had a little adventure together.
Hmm.
Uh, it was all, yeah, it was all really good, and I'm glad to say, my other half really enjoyed it, even though she's a complete novice for this stuff, hasn't got any background in any kind of D&D. So she really enjoyed herself, and we're doing it fortnightly now.
It's a bit of a track she's doing, coming up to see you.
It's online.
Hmm.
It's online, and
Okay.
in fact, which is actually really good, because in fact, it's this thing called Roll 20, which is all set up. The hell, there's a folded shield here. It's all set up, for Dungeons and Dragons in mind, and it means that we can actually, all of us, can actually have a game of D&D online.
That is long blimmin' overdue because it's incredibly restrictive. The fact that I have to wait till I come up to see you guys. So um, let's get the rest of us, Lady Dragon Fury, etc.,
Mm-hmm.
involved in that because I'd be all over that.
Yep, I know you would.
What? Well, this thing that you on about. What night's it on? What are the
Oh, it's
timings for it?
it's on Wednesday nights at between 8 and 10 for 8 and 10 at night.
Oh, are you?
If you're available for that, we can try and squeeze you in.
Because
It's not as I say it's not this Wednesday coming. It's the Wednesday after.
I will lubricate myself so I can be squeezed in. Yes, that sounds. Yeah, between 8 and 10. That I will have to kick out the missus, forgo our Corrie night. But if it's once a fortnight, I can do that.
Yeah, it's really really good. I'm playing a half drow warlock who's like got the gift of the gab. Well, he thinks he's got the gift of the gab. Keeps on like trying to con his way to victory, but ends up just like Richard out of old Rick Mail out of Bottom instead.
Ah,
Comes off as a bit of a loser in the end because he always gets shitty rolls. My other half has decided to adopt Kai Wynn from Deep Space Nine.
oh, so fucking hateful character then.
Yeah, yeah.
Nobody likes Kai Wynn.
She's playing a religious zealot, and we've got two others on our team. I think they're either married or brother or sister, but they're related in some fashion. Vehicle coming somewhere, and they seem like nice people.
Are they
Yeah,
UK wide or is it just local?
no, it's well, it's UK wide because they
If it's
like
online,
Joe
I
was on it.
suppose it is,
Yeah,
yeah. Okay. Yeah, well, hit me up a couple of days before and just to remind me, but I'm up for that. I've still got my PDF character sheets. I can always
oh, there's a lot of shooty going on down there. Can
create
see some
another
dudes.
character.
Yeah, create yourself a. Obviously, it'll have to be a proper character this time. You can't be running around with
A tactical
M1,
wheelchair.
M1A, an M1A1 pulse rifle this
Yeah, I
time.
can't bring Ripley in this time. I can go for a more traditional character. There's two tactical wheelchairs in here. We
You
can
love the tactical wheelchair.
we can wheelchair our way around.
I actually had to ban someone in a wheelchair from my store.
because they were in a wheelchair or because they were a
uh,
dick?
because she was being an absolute dick, and also she only uses the wheelchair for well, it's not a wheelchair, it's a mobility scooter. Did you get him? I saw blood.
Well, it certainly hit the vehicle at the very least.
But yes, this woman in a mobility scooter was shouting and screaming at one of my staff members, calling her a racist, which is amusing because the girl in the wheelchair is white, and she's the staff member is also white. So work that one out.
Well, if you're white and you hate white people, maybe I don't know.
I just don't think she understood what the term racist means.
I
Just
think it
using it
was
as like an aggressive,
it was a clutch
like
card to try and
yeah,
get somewhere.
yeah. Because we've actually got her on, not me, but someone like recorded her on their phone dancing in the pub when she's supposed to be in a mobility scooter. It's like,
That old chestnut.
yeah. So she got banned.
I'm crippled until I've had a few sambucas, and then I'm
Yeah.
light-footed.
Then it's like the end of Doctor Strangelove. Mein Führer, I can walk.
As long as she's got somebody there trying. Well, no, as long as she's trying to control her right hand and pull it down. No, get down, get down.
That'd be difficult, mein Führer. Ah.
Well, I had a fairly pleasant outdoor day today.
Mm?
It was the local Families Day for the base.
Family day.
Families Day.
Might as well squat down here, shall we?
Yeah, we don't actually need to go anywhere at the minute.
Yeah. Squat.
We can squat and chew the fat.
I hate that show.
Yeah, I never liked it, but it was a Scottish show, so what do you expect? Don't get it. We don't get the. We don't get the. Although having said that, I liked
I
Gary.
do. I'm
Gary
half
Tank.
Scottish.
I liked Gary Tank Commander. That was a good Scottish show.
Yeah, that was all right.
But that might just be
But
the military
anyway,
humour.
you were.
But
you were
anyway,
talking
yes. Yeah, it was a nice Families Day. It was just from about 9:15 till
fucking hell, might as well go back to Burford.
5 o'clock. Yes, we might as well. Just outdoors, manning the trailer with the ancient X-Plane 10 flight sim. It wasn't as busy as it was last year, and I'm sure I've got a ramble from last year about this when I did it last year, actually. But it was just nice to be outdoors on my feet all day. And there's a fair few. Well, I say a fair few. There's 3 or 4 people I'd not seen or spoken to for many, many years that I saw or spoke to. It was just a thoroughly nice day, and then the big event fest thing that they've got with the music blasting out. They've got a big sound stage there, and a few Queen rock bands or tribute bands. I'm thinking next year I might actually buy the tickets to go to the evening event rather than just the daytime event.
Yeah, the evening one's always better. It's because the atmosphere is different because everyone's like a bit pissed by then. Oh, I think there's players actually at Burford. Yeah, there is. Pretty sure they parachuted in. They must have used that skyhook thing.
Yeah, I saw that.
They'll find loads of dead bodies and think, "Oh my God, there's a massacre here. These guys must be fucking insane."
Yeah, we don't want to. Oh, there's one just stood there.
Oh yeah.
That's got to be a bomb.
6 kills. Jesus Christ.
It's like as soon as we appeared, it just instantly turned round at us. Must be more bots.
Yeah, I think
Where's
there's
the
another
other
one
one?
because it's definitely another one because the one I saw was in darker colours. Not the strange clown suit this one's wearing. Where are you?
Turn
don't know. It's probably got stuck on a door somewhere.
Well, I was watching. Oh no, I just heard footsteps. He's in one of these upper story buildings.
Oh, let's get him.
Yeah, I think it's this one I'm in. No, this must be the next one.
Next one along. Can't see him.
Definitely heard footsteps tramping about inside the wooden flooring.
Hmm. How bizarre, mister. Let's just give it a check. Maybe it is actually in there, just kind of like spazzing out.
I watched. Well, my lady was around earlier. We watched latest second episode of House of Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
That was quite good. Oh,
It was a bit of a talky one, that one was.
it was a talky one. I did quite
Uh,
like the scene on the causeway with the two dragons,
oh, Dragonstone.
where she turned up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Raynar.
it was a talky one, but I still quite liked it. In fact, even Mel at the end was like, "Oh, this is quite a good one." I was like, "Oh, I'm glad you said that because it's quite a talky one." I was expecting you to be a bit bored by it.
I was watching it with Mum, and she fell asleep.
Oh, okay.
Which is, well, that is a standard. She could fall asleep during like the most exciting thing in the world. She
But
could fall asleep during Empire Strikes Back.
but then afterwards I was like, "Oh, let's watch something a bit more upbeat, a comedy." I was just looking through Netflix for comedies, and of course, the Netflix algorithm doesn't really understand comedies because it had all sorts of weird shit in there. But Tremors was in there, and I'd not seen that for years, and I don't think Mel had ever seen it. So I was like, "Oh, let's put Tremors on." I suppose it's a bit light-hearted horror B movie, but
It's not. I wouldn't
it's
say it's a
not
B movie. I'd say it's a perfectly crafted movie. Is
yeah, I
Tremors.
mean it's very good, but well, I'd say it's a B movie because it's clearly a lower budget thing,
A
but
subject
it
you can get
was
away with saying B movie.
it was well, yeah, you're absolutely right, and that it's a well crafted movie. I mean, it had good effects in it. There's good like real. It's got a mix of the kind of real effects. It's also got the
It's got loads of effects. There's only one effect that's actually really shit, um, and that's where you got old what's his name? Old Michael Gross. He's like the survivalist. Him and his wife.
yeah, where
They
it comes
go
through the
down to the
wall at
cellar.
him. Yeah,
Yeah, and it's like a composite shot of like him firing at
that's it.
the tremor, and it
That
looks awful.
that's the word I was looking for, composite shot. But yeah, you're right. That is the only bit where it's like that's a bit shit. Because
Yeah,
there's
because
plenty of other
there's
bits where it's clearly matte screen paintings and things of like the
yeah,
stars, but all of those it still looks good for a
because it's weird
'90s
because
film.
that scene there has actually got the best bits as well. There's like because I mean it's just a perfect comedic shot, where they've got their guns, they're firing at it, they've dropped both their guns, turn around, there's a whole fucking wall of guns.
Yeah, it is. It pans around and because they got their rifles and they're shooting at it, and when they both run out of ammo, the camera just scrolls round to them, and it's like you said, big wall of guns there. They're not just picking everything off there.
Yeah.
But yeah, she quite enjoyed that, and then we started talking about other things that we saw as kids, and I brought up the subject of Lassie. You remember
Right.
Lassie?
I mean, who?
Yeah.
I mean, like Lassie is just well, it's part of like common,
Well, yeah. I
you know.
mean, it's to the point where I don't even know the breed of dog. It's just a Lassie dog.
It's a.
Well, I think
Oh, I
it's a
don't know
collie. It's a
dogs.
collie dog. It's a type of collie because we found that out when we then searched. I found some YouTube videos. And it seems most Lassie episodes are like over an hour long. We watched probably about half an hour of an episode of Lassie. It was like, yep, this is exactly what I remember it was as a kid. Fucking brilliant, and it is what gave me my love of that whole like mountain, out in the west. I love movies that are in the wilderness, out in the mountains and things like that. There's a basement down here.
Is that?
Yeah,
Wow.
you don't see that. Big survivalist, actually. Big radios and things.
Oh wow, this guy's got slight fascist overtones
Yeah.
or communist overtones, I suppose, considering where we are.
But we're watching,
But yeah,
watched a bit of
nice
Lassie.
torture chair here as well.
Yeah. Watched a bit of Lassie. Then there was another one that I remember watching, and it was called Gentle Ben, about the bear, the kid who weirdly, we found it on YouTube, and it was like he said about a park ranger and his family. He lived in the Everglades because they had those little hovercraft things. But like, well, what's that's not even hovercraft. It's
Oh, it's,
those little
I know what you
metal
mean.
boats with like the big fans on the back of it, and
Yeah, I
they
know what
like
you
the
mean. Like
swan boats and things.
hydro boats or something. I can't remember what they're called. Hydrofoils.
No, it's not a hydrofoil because
No,
that's
I know what you
yeah.
mean. It's
They got
just
the big
like
fan on the back of it.
yeah, yeah.
Um, but yeah, they got a bear as
Let's get
their
this
kind
right.
of pet in the Everglades of all places. But then she said, oh, there was a show that she watched when she was younger called no, a film called The Wilderness Family, which I'd never heard of.
Nope.
And she'd mentioned it before in conversations, and I was like, oh well, you mentioned it now. Let's get it on. Let's find a YouTube clip of it, and we found clips. It's like a 1976 film, but there's a particular clip of it which is the first bit I found because this seems to be the main thing on YouTube, and it was almost like a bloody horror film. This
Uh,
like this mum and her two kids and a dog in this little log cabin, and this bear is like clawing underneath the door and like smashing through the window, and the dog's going berserk trying to attack it, and the woman's like, it's like seen out of The Shining, but instead of Jack it's this bear like crashing through the walls and the windows, and I'm like, oh, shit.
oh, that's very close. Oh, behind that.
See,
Oh, no.
yeah, you fucked me up a bit. um but yeah, it's like a bloody horror film. She's like, oh well, I don't remember the rest of it being like this. So I'll try.
So it's just the hyperbole of a trailer, is it?
Yeah. Well, no, no. This was a scene from the
Jesus.
film. The the trailer we watched had the husband and all the other people in it, and a friendly bear and stuff. And then we found an extended clip where it's like a bad bear that's coming through the walls at the family. Then a good
Oh,
bear turns up and distracts the bad bear, and then mum comes out the house and just shotguns the bad bear to death. And you're like, yay! And you're like, really? Just killing a bear? Is that good? Oh,
oh, I'm knocked out.
oh, so am I. What?
Hmm. Well, I was kind of standing
Well, so
just
was
stock
I,
still,
but
so
that can't have been. I'm gonna have to kill cam that. That can't have been the same guy. That
same bullet got us through the head. I don't
because
think
I
so,
got.
because I was shooting some
Ah,
dude.
no.
Because I could see blood coming out.
The guy that got me is up on hills, so
I said the guy that got
I
me was not up on hills.
I did hear a shot from the right, which would have been up on the hills. So yeah, I think we got caught in a crossfire. Yep, there's me. Yep,
Yeah,
I was
it's because
banged to rights there.
I was shooting some dude at the hill and then got caught. Unfortunately. Oh well, I got 7 kills, motherfucker.